Hey, glad y'all are here today. I am glad to see y'all. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm Craig. Welcome to Willie Farms. We're taking the food grade buckets from a local food distributor today. They actually flavor, and one of them is chocolate cake. I think the other one is banana, and one of them is strawberry. But we're not here for the flavors. These are food grade, almost brand new buckets. They've been used to hold ice cream flavorings, and we are cutting the tops out of these, and we're going to be using them here on the farm for watering systems and holding rainwater. Showing the buckets, baskets, the barrels, the thingamajigs. Here we go. All right, we're taking these barrels. We've got 3 of them. They're 55-gallon, and we're cutting the top off of them. Why are we cutting the top off perfectly good food grade containers? Well, so we can get to the inside to put a valve in there where we can pipe water to our rabbits and our chickens. And one of these I'm toying with the idea of making it a chicken feeder. And if I do that, I'd have to remove the top. Now, the thing is, I took a circular saw and cut around this, cut it out, and look at this. Where I cut it at, it pretty much locks into place. It doesn't slide off easily. Only thing I'd have to do is try to hold that down in place to keep the lid on that, and it will shed water from that. It'll work out fantastic. Let's show you how we do that. All right, so I've got my safety glasses ready to go. We're going to show you how to cut this top off this barrel. Now, not all plastic barrels are going to be the same, but this one works out where this works for me perfectly. So let's do this. Safety glasses. Now, we've already started cutting this one. So get it down there, and I'll show you. Let me spin it around. This fence is right against that lip, and that's where I'm going to cut. And I'll show you this from this angle for right now. Just roll the barrel. We're about to get to the end. All right, we've cut it. Now this one has a couple of places that are thicker. We have to cut those loose. Now this particular one, right where the openings are for the barrel, right here, it's thicker at this wall, so we have to go down deeper. That's what we're doing right here. We lowered the blade. My battery's getting a little low. And it comes right off. Now we've got a lot of plastic we need to get rid of, because we do not need any of the animals getting into that plastic. You see here where it's thicker. You have to cut through that. So we can take a knife or something, scrape these off, get them out of the way. And we're doing this in a place where our animals are never at. So hopefully that will keep them safe. We have got a clean food grade barrel, and it's not clear, so it won't grow algae near as easy. All right, so we take this knife and scrape that plastic off there. Now, I know plastics are not a great thing, and everybody's talking now about microplastics and everything and us, and I'm not thrilled with that idea. But I gotta go with the options that I've got, and these plastic barrels are the best option that I've got right now. I'm not able to go with a stainless steel barrel because, goodness gracious, I couldn't afford that. So we have to go with what we've got and just do the best we can. I'm probably not going to get all of that off there. Let's work on the lid a little bit. You could take a sander and sand that. This is working fairly well, but it's not perfect. I'll try to bury this or do something with this so any animal, foreign, domestic or wild, domesticated or wild animal will not be harmed by it, I hope. Now I'll rinse this barrel out, rinse this off so it doesn't have any plastics in there for my animals. There's two different size little lids that go in here, and I'll screw those in there. I may have to cut a larger hole out to put a drain in there for a downspout. We'll have to wait and see. I may put a screen on there to block out some of the material, but this lid fits on there fairly good. It doesn't slide off just real easy, so I think that's going to work great. Now we're going to rinse this out, and we're not going to do anything with them right now. We're just getting them ready, and I just wanted to show y'all what we were doing. So we're going to cut one more here in just a minute, but let's rinse this out. Oh, we've got it all rinsed out. It's clean, free of the little pieces of plastic in there. Now we can move on to the next one. And this one was the chocolate cake. I could smell it when I opened it. Made me hungry. All right. Trying to keep all my little plastic shavings in one spot. Putting that guy where I want to. I'm going to cut through the heavy part. Cut through the thicker parts first. Eyeglasses. Safety glasses. Now. Turn this where you can see it better. I think my battery's going down. It is. Let's see if we get another one. Got a small one. Will it finish it up? Maybe. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, and that leaves a lot of shavings in there. A little bit more left in there. All right. It's clean. Got just a few burrs on this one. This one worked out good. I think cutting the deeper depth left fewer burrs. So I'll have to remember that in case I do any more of these. Look at that. That is just, man, I'm excited about that. And I think this is going to work great. Now the two lids, we'll put those in here. They've got two different lids. This is a coarse thread. This goes in here. I guess they do that for different equipment to attach to these to pump this out, possibly. I don't know. That's just what I'm assuming. Man, that's great. Now we can do with these what we need to: water buckets, feed buckets, anything that we need to get into the bottom of this barrel. It doesn't have to be sealed up real tight. These will work. Well, I'm glad you joined us today. I hope that you learned something from that, or at least see what we're doing with these and get an idea for yourself on what you want to do if you need something like that. So if you would like, share, and subscribe to our channel, we'd appreciate that. And again, we appreciate you stopping by here every week. And I did promise y'all a pickle video, and if I can get my wife to slow down just long enough to do a voiceover on that, I'll get that done. But if anybody here on the homestead that is busier than I am, it's her. Kathy has a full-time and she works one night a week part-time, and then she's got grandkids too and some other things going on, plus the homestead. So we're starting to slow down. I am now, glad to say it, semi-retired. So I am working part-time at a regular job, and now I am working full-time on the homestead. And I am very excited about that. And I hope Kathy can join me full-time, or at least part-time, a little more time here on the homestead when she can cut back on her job a little bit. So we're excited about that. Y'all stick around. And remember, count your blessings every day, and I truly believe you'll find you're blessed far beyond measure. I know that I am. God bless. Bye.